Christmas Eve. Is it Christmas Eve? It is cold here in Oregon. As you can see, everything is covered with ice. We had freezing rain. Look at that. Icy cold. It was sad because I heard some dogs barking about before sunrise, which meant the dogs were left outside. But our house is a mess, as always. Got my 2 trees up. And Misty's been a typical rag doll. Hi, Misty. Got the fire going. Otis, you enjoying the fire? My husband's reading his Bible. And he's still suffering from long haul COVID. The birds are hungry. And look at my feeder, my bird feeder. That is my hummingbird feeder. That's frozen solid. And I just thawed it out a few hours ago. And we have here. I got a bunch of gifts ready. Everything looks so messy. Liberace. Hello, Liberace. I know you keep wanting to come into our house. You're a feral cat. Why don't you take a look at his water? That is his warm. I cannot step on again. Yeah. Look at my hummingbird. It is just, look at all these pine siskins. I filled that up. Yesterday was 2/3 full of sunflower seeds. That's a lot of pine siskins. I better get this thawed and get those hummingbirds, because they go into that torpor, which is like a vegetative state, and they will die if they don't get their nutrient, their nummy stuff. So what I've been doing is taking off this. Hold on a second. No. My hand's free. I'll continue talking. Take off this metal hanging part and put it in the microwave to thaw out the nectar. I make my own nectar. I use 1 cup of CNH sugar. I always buy CNH because it's non-GMO. And I use 1 cup and 2 tablespoons in the winter cup. 1 cup plus 2 tablespoons of CNH sugar to 4 cups of water. And I use hot boiling water to make it so it doesn't have cooties in it. And did you see that water for Petey? Wow. He's not hungry, but he's just a little piggy. I'll take you out back. But I don't know if my Wi-Fi will connect back there. I don't know. But the hot tub is covered with ice. Not gonna go hot tubbing, that's for sure. Play some Christmas music. What a mess. What a mess my house is. I'm going through all kinds of closets. unthawed and out there for those. Oh, what is the heck is wrong? Okay. Anyway, I have all these. I got them at Macy's last year for nothing. These $75 blankets for $10 each or something like that on a clearance. So, oh, okay. I keep little glass beads inside these bird feeder so it stays warm longer. Doesn't freeze. But if you love hummingbirds and you have some that winter over and you feed them, you must be kind enough to make sure that their nectar stays unthawed during the winter. Oh, you like my new stove? I love my new stove. I hate the process that it took. But I had this cage open and Liberace says, I want to come in. Huh? You want to come in, Liberace? Huh? Brrr. Just a minute. We have a lot of these delivery guys come, and so we have hot cocoa for them and cookies. What do you think of the snow, huh, Liberace? Wow, huh? Hi, Patty Fish. Aw. Hi, Patty Fish. How you doing? Thank you for coming here. And if I miss somebody else, I'll get to you in a second. I want to get this out here. We had quail that were walking on top of the pond. What? 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 Oh, yes. Come here. Come on. Come on. Come on. He keeps trying to reach out, but he scratches me. And I don't want to get cat scratch fever. They get cat scratch fever when they have fleas. But I tried putting this down. But he was in here. He's gone inside here, and you see I have that warm pad for him. But the wind was blowing really bad. So I put this carpet thing, not real warm, but it feels good. Maybe I'll put this up here. Come on. Yeah, I'll put this. It's warm, but just barely warm. And it's for animals because you don't want to have it hot all the time. So I'll put it here and he can lay on top of this. Come on, Liberace. Liberace. And I gave him my coat. It's supposed to be snowing later on. We're not done with this ice event. Come on. Come on. Oh, you lazy cat. And yes, I'm barefoot, as always. And no, I'm not gonna catch a cold. Ooh, look at those beautiful birds. Yellow bird. Hello. Sound like Darth Vader. Yeah, you do. Wonder where they sleep at night. Oh, I would feel so sad if I found any of them that weren't alive or... There she goes. She calls her husband every name in the book. Wicked old woman. Look at that. And that bird that I said was acting funny, it was a bird by itself. It was a little kestrel hawk. They're real little, about the size of a robin, but they are a hawk. Boy, how am I going to get out there and fill that up? Huh. Look at all those birds. Liberace, what are you doing? Are you nuts? You stay around here. Come on, come on, come on. You stay around here. Liberace, don't you dare leave. No. He was gone for a few days. And I was, hi, Rough Ranger, how are you doing? You guys must have a lot of ice, huh? You're gonna stay home, not go anywhere. I decorated the church fellowship room, so it looks Christmassy. So when we have our potluck dinner on Christmas Day, come on, kitty, 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 kitty. Ooh, look at that. That's ice. Come on. Kitty, 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 kitty. Okay, I got that there. Ready? I wanted to get more of my decorations out, but no. I can't even go down to the shop to get them out because it is just too icy. I can't even walk. It's just too dangerous. So I'll just have to make do with what I have. How about everybody else? You all ready for Christmas? Happy holidays. I know a lot of people are sad. A lot of people have loved ones they no longer have because of COVID. It's just heartbreaking. A lot of people have lost their jobs. And then we have what's going on with our politics. I don't want to get into this, make this a politic, as I know some people don't believe like we do. But that's okay. But it's sad. There's so many people that don't have their loved ones with them anymore. And so Christmas holiday for them is just hard to deal with. It's heartbreaking. I think of our good friend Gene Fleming. We've known him for over 30 years. Was Larry's friend. He died of COVID last January. He doesn't even have a headstone. It's just sad. You know, when people don't have enough money, they can't buy luxurious items like a headstone for their husbands. Just, oh, heartbreaking. Just totally heartbreaking. But I believe that the Lord is coming again soon. And Satan knows he has only a little time to hurt people. And my husband's gonna he gave a little sermon at church a couple weeks ago, and there was no audio. And he says he'd be willing to retell that story and it was called From War to Humility. And I got a copyright strike because I had used a movie, part of the movie from with Jimmy Stewart. So I'll have to find a way to recreate it. And I'm going to get Tiny Tiger. They love this, Tiny Tiger. I ordered it on Chewy. Chewy.com. We still have our Chinese writing up there because we think of our Chinese, or well, Taiwanese. She's Taiwanese Chinese. Cameron. She's a very good pianist. Oh man, could she play piano? I've been giving warmed up food. I've been warming Liberace's food, but I'm not going to warm. This is room temperature, so he doesn't need it warmed up. But he likes this. He absolutely loves this. But I'm keeping him fat and happy because it's cold. He needs the extra calories. I want to play my piano later today. Hello, Liberace. Hello there, little guy. Here. No, you're not going to come in. Come on, here. And I'll get you your water. Yeah. He likes to drink the water out of the pond, but he can't do that right now. Yeah, it's frozen. And it's supposed to get worse later tonight, I think. I don't know. They tell us one thing, and then they tell us another, and then they tell us another. Have you seen Davita Lane? Oh, my goodness. She does crafts. Oh, and she does a tour of her house. You must see Davita Lane's Christmas tour. I was going to do a Christmas tour of my house, but not this year. There's my cardinals. I love red cardinals. And I want to paint that picture. I want to paint that. I painted this a couple years ago. And I painted this. This is on clayboard. It's poppies. And I love my Oregon bench. Or pew, not Oregon bench, but it's got a little cubby. You can lift the lid and storage your music in there. I have a picture of Max sitting up here with a little Christmas hat. Just 2 days before we lost him. So our hearts are broken. And Felix, we lost Felix, my tuxedo, my cat that still hurts when it's just a cat. I'll take this out there warm. Well, thank you so much for coming to my channel. Oh, look at, I'll go outside in just a minute and I'll show you that little squirrel. Oh, meow, meow. Anyway, I have all these blankets and some gifts for the Ukrainian refugees. They have 8 families. So I think they'll like the few things I'm going to take them. I always keep gifts on hand. Oh, yeah, and I got them a Bible story. I'm excited about that. Let me show you. You know, Bible story books by Maxwell. Anyway, see, I have some of these gifts. Anyway, these sets, volume 1 through 10. Anyway, they're brand new. And I'm going to give that to the Ukraine. I'm sure you've seen these in the doctor's offices and the schools. The Catholic schools have them. A lot of Christian schools have them, but they're beautiful Bible stories. And they are not cheap. These are sewn. They're not glued, they're sewn. And their normal price is that's $387. That is their normal price. But I got them less than half price. So that will be good to donate those to the Ukrainian refugees. So I think that will be a blessing to them. We have children, but we don't have contact with them. They're estranged. They were adopted, and they have that failure to attach. Come here, kitty. Come on. Come on. Stay here. Did you eat? Was that nummy? Was that nummy? Oh, and all those birds flew away. Darn it. They'll be back. Oh, that woman's yelling. Her husband fell 2 years ago. Hip. And he's like 85. Look at that yellow bird. Look at those beautiful birds. I've got that white sock has Niger thistle. I ordered it on Amazon. Look at that yellow bird sitting on that stick. Isn't he cute? I don't know if that's a pine siskin or an American goldfinch. And these are pine siskins. But they have eaten over a third of that since this morning, or since last night. I don't know. Look at that. Thank you for the thumbs up, and thank you for visiting me. And I pray you have a blessed Christmas in spite of what's going on. If you feel sad because you have a horrible, horrible Christmas. You have loved ones that you lost, or you can't afford to buy your grandkids or your children their heart's desires, and you feel sad. Just remember, it's just a day. It's just another day on a calendar that we celebrate. Jesus was born in the springtime. Did you know that? He wasn't born at Christmas. And go watch Mr. Kruger's Christmas by Jimmy Stewart. Oh, it's free. You can watch it. Look up Mr. Kruger, Krueger, Mr. Kruger's Christmas with Jimmy Stewart. And it's kind of silly. It's, a 30-year-old movie. But he's a custodian, and he makes friends with an old lady who bugs him. And she's always pretending like her pipes are frozen because she wants him to come down and talk to him because she's lonely. And he lost his wife, Margaret. And so he puts on her record and he starts singing I'm Dreaming of a White Christmas. And then he kind of pretends that he's going into the town square and dancing. And then he closes his eyes. He goes to the storefront and he pretends he shuts his eyes and he starts dreaming about getting a new outfit and then ice skating. And then these carolers came over to his downstairs apartment. The little girl was there and she forgot her glove and she was rearranging the little manger scene that he had on his table. And his old cat, George, there was just him and George. And he says, well, George, I guess it's just you and me for Christmas. And he was really sad. But he was really thrilled that these people from some church came by and started singing Christmas carols to him outside his apartment. And he invited them in for chocolate, but they were thinking he was kind of creepy. But when they left, the little girl had left her little glove. And he put that glove on the Christmas tree because she represents everything that's innocent and sweet. And it's just really tender. And then he was looking at his little ceramic manger pieces. And he closes his eyes. And all of a sudden, he's inside the nativity scene, the real scene where baby Jesus is laying in a manger. Look at all these birds. Can you believe that? Wow. We even had 2 woodpeckers, those red-headed woodpeckers. So you can hear this beautiful oohing and cooing, and nobody could see him, but he could see the shepherds and the angels, and baby Jesus was in the cradle, and he knelt down and he started crying. He says, oh, thank you. Hear that? Doo, doo, doo. That was where is it? Quail. That was a quail. Yeah. He says, God is love. God is love. So anyway, he bends down and he starts thanking baby Jesus for being there with him, right beside him when he first lost his wife, Martha, and for all the things that he's done for him. That is just the most tender scene you have ever. I mean, it's a must see if you're a Christian, or if you're interested in Jesus. He doesn't mind. He'd like you to watch that. And you can fast forward just to the manger scene if you don't want to watch the whole movie. It's 20 minutes, and like I said, it's kind of old-fashioned and kind of geeky. But our church played it for a service. They liked it so much. Look at these Oregon juncos. Black cap chickadees and juncos. That's the ones with the black hats. Those are black cap chickadees. No, not juncos. Black-headed juncos. Another movie to watch with your children is Mr. Toomey's Christmas. And if you're interested in these Bible books, that 10-volume set, I can help you get that. And if you really, really want them and don't have the money, send me a text. Oh, here I'm videotaping. Look at that. Oh, I'll be out in just a second. I'm on a live. That's my sister. She lives with us and she helps. No, don't you know? Oh, we got a Ring doorbell thing. And I can call Kitty, 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 kitty. Come on. I can call him and meow, come here. Come here. Isn't he funny? Your mother, Jade, famous artist, your mother is 102? Whoa. Wow. That's awesome, especially if she's healthy. You know, I am terrified of losing my husband, Larry. I'm worried that this is our last Christmas together. He is having serious pain issues, and he's lost 35, 45 pounds, and they don't know why. Could be cancer. He's dealt with oral cancer for many, many years. He was 35 when he first got tongue cancer, and he's had epic surgeries, and it's returned again and again and again. And yeah, that's a quail, California quails. Maybe they'll come here. Oh, see that California quail? They got a little tuft on feather on their head. Doot doot doot. I love how they chirp. If I stay still, they'll come here. Oh, come on. Come up here. Come up here. He's been rubbing on my legs. Our motorhome has a leak. Oh, dear God. What else could go wrong? And it's diesel, and it costs us close to $1,000 to fill the tank. So we can't go anywhere. It's too expensive. And Larry can't drive it because of his pain. And he has long haul COVID, and he can't sleep. And his pain is really bad. Are you going to rub on my legs, huh? Kitty, 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 kitty. Yeah, he rubs against my legs. Is that feral cat? Huh? Are you feral cat? What do you think? What do you think about this cold weather, huh? What do you think about this cold weather? Hey, hey, I know what I need to do. I need to take you down and have your wacka-wacka-doodle-doos taken away. Maybe that'll make you less aggressive. My sister made these. But let me know if you really, if you have children and you read them Bible stories and you're interested in getting a set of these 10-volume Bible stories. Let me know. Send me a message. I'm Zelda at rconnects. Zelda at RCONNEC as in cat, T as in Tom, S as in Sam.com. Zelda at rconnects. Let me know, and I can see what I can do about getting. Would you like? I'm going to play the piano. I'll play a few Christmas carols in a while. Hopefully, I won't get a music strike like I did last time. Anyway, God bless you, and have a wonderful Christmas Eve. And Christmas Day is tomorrow. I think is today. Is today Christmas Eve? You know, my mom never had celebrated. We never celebrated Christmas because my mom, I'm 7 and 9 years older than my siblings. So I used to cut down a tree and I'd make paper stuff and string popcorn and do all I could to make it seem like a nice Christmas. Merry Christmas to you all, and God bless you. And Call your loved ones. Make amends. You never know. These are hard times for everybody. And we have to be forgiving. God bless you. Thank you for coming.